itself, but at least
Yeah.
give them the choice of the CT side, and well, LESGEDI will be starting over on that CT side. We'll be getting into it with no wasted time. T side level up, they're going to having a bit of utility, and very quickly will be making their way towards that A bomb site and setting up some utility there. And the CTs, what I see, they've got a little 2-man setup towards that A site, or well, kind of like a 3-man setup. So I see definitely a possibility for this T side to lock them out as well. Fizzy, the only one towards that A site currently, and now the utility starts coming in.
Now, already they're pushing in, trying to make their way into the site. The bomb will get planted. And it looks like no casualties will go through, but look at that. Fate might be able to pick up someone, but the stack does come through. Oh, it's D-Face. That will fall down in that fight, and it's a 3v4 already. Level Up looking very strong in defending this bomb. Impulse with a double of his own. Fate does a little bit of damage, but not quite. Impulse is just a monster on that A site, and starts off the A site. Starts off the first round of the game with a bang.
Yeah, a very good start there to get things going for the side of Level Up, and a very strong pistol round overall. That's nothing really missing from there. Just go for it, get the map control. That is because of the CT side, they were a bit farther away from it, couldn't really do anything immediately. And well, that's where Fate brings them first round of that T side. For this one, the CT side have decided to go for a force. I've got their Desert Eagles and a Scout on Fate, so they get a bit of damage there in the middle, and looking to deal some back, but unable to get any just yet, and still tempting Fate, being a bit of a nuisance there for that T side, but taking quite a bit of damage in the process, as he basically gets nothing out of it.
Now look at that. They're just going to slow down things a bit. They're going to get control of the mid. And this might be a mistaken read here from LESGEDI, because they've dedicated 4 players onto that B site, and this A site could be free for the taking. Fizzy as well is on Palace, so this could be an entirely free site here for Level Up to pick up, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to push through Connector right now. There's no one there to stop them. They're going to look around the corners and be curious, where on earth is everyone? But LESGEDI took a gamble, and it didn't work out for them. Necrogenesis as well finds the kill onto Swaggy. The first to rotate does fall down to the hands of Level Up. And the bomb will be planted as well. This should be a very simple, straightforward round here from Level Up to finish this one out. Necrogenesis. Ooh, gets popped up there from Knight. Interesting frag from him. D-Face is there to return, though. So a success short-lived here from LESGEDI. But Fizzy has other plans from Palace. That is an excellent frag. 2v3. And the bomb is sticking. Not sure if he'll go for this one.
Yeah, things really getting spicy here. And Fizzy looking for another one. Still gets him. The damage is done at this point. That T-side, you can see their economy is not really even going off the ground. It's just 2 rounds in. And Fizzy goes down. But still, that T-side will have to rebuy in their economy. Like, if the CT side to keep doing damage, even in this round, like 2-3 frags, maybe if they get very lucky, they will still have a very good chance. There's, like, even with a single round win, that T side are going to get reset to the ground, and we'll have to go for some kind of eco or a half fight. And that's where LESGEDI really will have that chance to pull back into this game and find some rounds. Currently, T side out to middle and looking for these frags. We'll find the first one very easily, but Impulse taken down to 12 health. It's not going to be too great of a start for them, but still, we'll take that entry. Made an important part on Mirage, now a bit of damage being done both ways. Some players haven't been spotted, some yet to be, as they're hiding in corners mainly. Swaggy and window, and oh, Knight. The flank could be coming in later as well, but the T side now start walking up, catwalking AVN. One frag found. Fizzy still in connector, waiting for his teammate to be the bait, and now that swing is sure to come in at some point. But there's Knight. The flank finally pays off, and still back to Fizzy is doing absolutely nothing now. The T side up towards that B bombs, and currently no one there to defend it. And even Fizzy on that connector area is getting nothing out of it. It's absolutely shut down. Did not live up to the hype.
Yeah, exactly right. It should be pretty straightforward from here. Level Up should be able to pick this one up, but Knight is looking to be a little bit of a nuisance towards those B apartments. We'll turn back. Trying to pick up an aggressing AVN. Won't be able to do so. I have a grenade in his face for his troubles. There's a rotate behind him. He could get caught here. He could lose his weapon. He really wants to stay with this AK-47, but Necrogenesis will not allow this. Level Up Esports, 3 rounds in the bag for them so far, and they start to grow their economical advantage. They haven't dropped many players that round, so they'll be able to save up a lot of money after that. But now, this is where things get judged. This is where we get a little bit of a taster about how things will be played out in the next round. LESGEDI is able to get a full buy on their hands, and Level Up Esports will be able to match that as well, as they won the first 3 rounds of this match. Early on, just a little bit of movement towards me. And, looking to go aggressive here. Necrogenesis gets that first frag from mid. A sentiment to show you that they aren't scared to play for mid, aren't scared to gain control of that. But the push on apartments is incoming. They're close, so close. They're going to play this contact, and D-Face gets 2 kills right out of the bat. Oh, Fizzy tries to do some things, but Tim Ketron is there from a different angle to stop that from happening. And all of a sudden, yet again, it's just one sole player surviving in the hands of LESGEDI. It's Swaggy with that M4, and he'll have to save that one, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, that was an absolutely fantastic round there from that T side, finding every single frag. And into the B defense, they had 2 players there ready, they even had the plays towards short, around the arches, trying to find some damage as they jump out, but nothing found. Until Swaggy now, while saving his weapon, tries to find people, gets Necrogenesis down, was still another one right behind him. Surely the timing will not favor him in this duel. Well, the flashbang comes in, he turns around, but it is Tim Catcher to get another frag for that T side, and they just deny any weapons being saved. That's only going to hurt that CT side even more. They're not looking too great as to start things off, but still, the game is very young and a lot more could be coming in. Those 2 frags versus that B side D, absolutely insane. Find both of those, but again, game is still very young than CT side with Pitfalls here. And now this is the chance for Level Up to really start building up their economy. A round like this where you can see all of them are hovering around the 4 or 5k mark, trying to minimize the casualties, and well, first frag order being found, looking for a bit more, and well, there's yet another one. Ow.
Yeah, Necrogenesis gets a beautiful chance there on Palu. Yeah, the kills will go in favor of Level Up Esports, but Swaggy is there to return for the time being, trying to cause some nuisance, but Avian is quick to return. Just 1 player surviving here for LESGEDI, and Level Up Esports pick that one very nicely indeed. 5-0, and are growing that lead. They're really close to that 5-digit bank statement, and LESGEDI will be able to buy up yet another time, but they really need to prove they have what it takes to come up against a team like Level Up, to come up against a team that is challenging them for the first place of the group. Now, just 1 player dedicated towards mid yet another time, and they seem to do this quite a bit. They send a couple of players on underpass as well, and try and cause nuisance towards mid, and not allow LESGEDI to really know which site they want to head to. And this is going to be a difficult one. They are spending a lot of util towards A. They will try and push it. The bush came through from Knight. He will be over those boxes there and picks out Dim straight early on in the round already. 1 minute remaining as well, 15 seconds after that. 8 HP on the hands of Knight. He does fall down to some grenades there. And it seems that Necrogenesis finds a very good angle onto Swaggy there. It just was behind the enemy lines, gets that first frag. It was very unexpected from the Macedonian and Serbian squad. And it's already a 4v4. They will try and get the bomb onto the side. It will get planted. Rotates are coming in. Knight goes in the head-to-head with Necrogenesis, but it's Necro that comes up here. 2v4. Necro, Islo, Fizzy with that orb. Oh, will he be able to spot out Impulse? He does. And now D as well behind that smoke. We're able to keep up Palu. Palu is there. He will try and push up. Oh, this is perfect. The spray down is there. D-Face gets it. It's a clean round from Level Up. Only 2 casualties. And oh my word, strategical mastermind in the movement of Necrogenesis behind the enemy lines there was absolutely vital for Level Up to pick up yet another round.
Yeah, so beautiful. I don't even realize how he even got there. It just slipped my mind, and apparently slipped the CTs as well. Level Up, they just continue this lead one round after another, and now once again force on nothing but pistols, relegated to fight for the next round instead. Because I mean, as much as I would love to see them win a round like this, there's a very little chance for them to actually pull it off, and it just makes your heart crack every now and then, just realizing it's 6-0 already. It's not the worst scoreline to be in about a 7-0. That's where things start to look a bit bad for you, and the T side, their economy now looking very good. 7k, basically the average there, if not above it, on that T side. And well, they can just rebuy time and time again for like the next 3 rounds, even if they keep losing. And that CT side, they're even struggling to get themselves one, and there's the entry in this round as they've been babbling on a minute left in the clock. That T side find the entry, one of these pistols being taken care of, while Palu finds one, and Fizzy Connector has got another one. The sneaky plays coming around those smokes that T side, and now down to 3 players as they need to figure out what to do about this CT side of now suddenly found themselves in the man advantage, headed towards that B bomb. So while Fates might even try and spam into that smoke on short or try to hold them, but either way, 2 players already waiting on that B bomb. So this kind of caused trouble for that CT side, and Paolo with another one. The Desert Eagle do not stop firing, they keep delivering. Yet another frag, and Fizzly with an AK gets one, and Impulse, he's down alone, and Paolo with another. I said there's no chance with the pistols, and they love to see, and they've done it. Let's get it the first round. Just Desert Eagles, and Paolo with a 3K, all headshots, so clean.
Wow, wonderful stuff here from LESGEDI, and that's exactly the round they needed. And you said it perfectly. How did they do that? How did Level Up let this happen? But LESGEDI, with the superior gunplay, the superior aiming jewels, were able to pick this one up. It wasn't up to any sort of tactics. It was just pure skill, allowing them to pick that one up. So, Level Up can't feel that comfortable yet, because if LESGEDI is able to get rounds just like that, it means that they have a lot more rounds to pick up after this one. Now, Fayette. It's a beautiful frag onto Necrogenesis. Make that 2, because that's absolutely beautiful. Tim Ketchum is there to return, though. They haven't aggressed yet. The bomb isn't in their hands just yet, and D will be aggressing through Palace. Will he be able to catch up Swaggy off guard? He might be able to do so. I don't think he has any idea how close he is to D there. But Dimke picks up the bomb. Swaggy pushes up from Cat, and oh my word, they actually find themselves into jungle in enemy territory, and they've lost most of their teammates at 2v4, 52nd minute mark. Swaggy behind the smoke picks up Tim out of seemingly from nowhere, and Level Up just fall into pieces. LESGEDI, with a solid performance, pick up a second round for them this game and show promise for the rounds to come.
How has that final frag even come through? I mean, he just takes a wild guess and he works out, but Swaggy, fantastic stuff in the CT side. Even better, get themselves 2 rounds in a row, because a lot of the times I see teams just get 1 round afterwards, like dominance from one team, and then the second team that's finally just getting started can't connect that second one. But LESGEDI now do find themselves in that second round, and well, a fight towards middle. Resulting that coming out all those trades, AVN and Necrogen is finding 2 frags. 1 apiece in the CT side. Now let's see if they can convert this 3-on-4 into a 3rd round here for them. They've gone for it. Well, bit of a weird play here on that T side, but we'll be going towards that A bomb side. Swaggy, he's taken that map control, and now realizing the T side all the way towards that A bomb side, and well, he's gonna keep on pushing towards that mid area, but the bomb goes down at that T side. They're gonna have themselves a huge advantage here as the CT side have to rotate in. They've got an AWP on this rotate with Knight looking for some kind of a frag, but I don't even know if he's going to be given anything just yet. Inside so reserved, waiting, and finally the first frag. The flag comes in, but amounts to nothing. Knight will find 1 as a result there onto one of these players, but that's all he gets. That CT side, they're not going to get themselves a 3rd round here. No way, with Paolo and Knight both saying goodbye to this A bomb side, retreating and into the safety of that B site instead. So Level Up, they got to strike back immediately here. They're not going to be twiddling their thumbs for too long, find themselves round number 7.
It's been LESGEDI's story so far for the past 2 rounds, but Level Up Esports, you have to give credit to how well they're playing around the map. They're getting mid control, they're getting the right flanks in, and quite frankly, they're reading LESGEDI like a book. They know when they rotate, they know where they go, and that's what's basically the main factor of why this team has been winning so many rounds here on the T side. 7-2, they're leading. LESGEDI, yes, they got a couple of 2 beautiful rounds, but Level Up Esports, I think that was a little bit of a wake-up call for them, because they are back in focus mode, back here to deliver the kills and get the rounds necessary to win the game. Now, they have slowed down the pace. They are going to play a wrong mid and have a couple of people dedicated towards apartments, and leaving LESGEDI to wonder, where the hell are they? Now, Ferrets on mid will go for a sneaky push. Will it be expected? He has got the support from Knight, and the flash won't matter because he gets a kill. Fayetz now gets one as well for himself, but DimK and Dimketron are there to deliver. It's a 1 kill go along their way because they push through under. Now, 3v4 Knight. Little do you know, they're just right there for you to pick up. But it's a matter of who peeks who. Will he be able to pick up the right corner at the right time? Oh my word, Avian just walks right in front of him, but gets a beautiful shot onto his head. And that means it's a 3-3. Palu now is the one to defend this B side. Will level up elect to go through here. 40 seconds remaining, and damn, from an unorthodox position, will peek it and actually gets the kill. That's the opening they need to find themselves onto the B side, and surely the bomb will be planted. Swaggy gets a few shots onto Impulse, but not enough to kill him down just yet. Fizzy now will try and push off with that AWP. Will try and cause damage. Will try and get kills as Swaggy comes up with the rotate. Oh, the shoulder peek comes through. Does not connect with the kill though. Impulse with the frag. Swaggy now in a difficult position. A 1v3. Will he be able to save? Does have an AWP right under him, so he might actually choose to save that one. Molly comes through. It will make his push even more impossible. But what he'll elect to do is just stay behind the line, try and save the weapon, and perhaps pick up an aggressing LESGEDI player, an aggressing level up player. And LESGEDI lose yet another round. Excellent movement from level up there in mid.
Yeah, again, they just keep playing around that middle time and time again, and it keeps working out. LESGEDI, they tried to go for a bit of mid aggression, but there was another player coming in from underpass. 2 of them, in fact, who just find the frags, and that even, you see that AVN finds that perfect shot on Knight, and well, they just go towards that B-bomb, so Pal had no idea where to even aim at that point. And it's the round done once again. Level up, get themselves yet another one on that T side, which generally people think, like, say it's a bit harder on that T side, but they're making it look super easy here, and yet they don't even seem to have any kind of response there, even when they try and adapt. Makes you wonder, really.
Yeah, well said. It does make you wonder. Level Up Esports are able to control the momentum, and it's showing. They've got so many rounds ahead of LESGEDI, and they've been playing the map beautifully. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, because that's actually what is giving them their wins. Because LESGEDI do have very good aimers in their team. It's just Level Up with a superior tactics, superior team-focused play, because that is what's giving them the win right now. LESGEDI on the back foot though. What is their winning situation? How do they get back into this? And how do they start winning rounds? Now, they do have 2 AWPs, and that might be their focus here. They might be able to find kills here in long distances, playing it a little bit back, waiting for the rotates to come in, and let Level Up walk into the site and get over aggressive. Early frag. Oh, a little bit of damage caused onto Swaggy, barely not able to pick them up. And let's see how LESGEDI's new approach into this game goes through.
Now a Knight, he's caught in between these players. There's 2 chunks of players, and now he likes to think, gets one out of it and tries to run away. Barely escapes fate, and while the T side will be hunting to take him down. And that CT side down a man as well. Nearly down a man, but towards that B bomb site, there are 2 CTs ready, waiting Palu with the first frag. Look at that second, the multiple utilities coming in from that T side. Try and get out towards that bomb site. Necrogens with another frag, and Fizzy with his ult. Has to hold the line with the smoke in his way, can't do it. It was gearing just enough for Necrogen to find the frag, and yet another one. Swaggy with the 1-on-3. AWP in hand and a dream towards that B bomb site. That's LESGEDI struggling to get these rounds, and it's just gotta be another frag from Necrogenesis. One frag after another. The entries towards that B bomb site absolutely flawless from him. It's just, there's no answer back from that CT side. They try and change things up, but Level Up, they have got their number.
They do indeed, and it might as well be a gunplay here from Level Up. It might as well be the gun duels that are coming away from them, because the wins they get are so dominating. It's just like they're overwhelming LESGEDI right now, and it seems they have no answer to any of their plays. Now, Level Up, as always, will go for the slow approach to start things up. They don't like rushing in, and there's no need to. They control the tempo. They can push whenever they want to, and they have the util to do that. Now, Necrogenesis, a beautiful frag to start things off. Impulse follows up. Now, Fayetz from under. Will he be able to do stuff? Oh, connects with his spray down, gets 2. Will he be able to find the 3rd? No! Defense is there to return. 2v3. Bomb finds its way onto the site, and it's up to LESGEDI to retake. Now, Fizzy with the MP9 at hand, Paolo with a FAMAS. This is definitely a difficult ask for them to get back into this one. Now, we'll slowly peek, but it's D-Face getting a first frag onto Paolo. Now, Fizzy all by himself. Will he better find them off guard? But no, they were ready for them. Two players looking at in that position. Level Up find the lead 10-2. What a first half so far.
Absolute dominance round after another, and they still show they've got tricks up their sleeves. We haven't seen too many forward plays towards that A side. I mean, they go for it. Fade's a bit of resistance, but not enough in the grand scheme of things. Just 12 rounds played, and 10 of them going to level up, and again, this moves towards the round, and looking for it with it open again. The tag comes in, the frag eludes him, but very good to start things off even against these pistols, and trying to take them down. Paolo looking for a bit of damage. God, Connect brings up player, underpass, Fizzy, what? What a shot from Necrogenesis and Fates as well. Now this round is just giving us a few frags to look at. Marvel's stunning shots, and another one for Fates. Just keeps peeking into middle and finds him Steve that man advantage. Paolo as well, still trying to go for something here. But the T side now know exactly where he is and have him locked in towards the ladder. That CT side need to just get something miraculous here. Swaggy might deliver, and he will with the Desert Eagle getting one. Goes that bomb and Impulse with this up, looking for the frag spots to the head, and now it's an awkward fight for both of them. One of them needs to connect the head, and well, Impulse needs to connect on the off, but can't find it. Swaggy with another one, and he's turned around again. It's the pistols to find. Let's get a very good chance in this one. It's just AVN alone. A 1-on-3 in his hands, and the bomb needs to be recollected with 45 seconds left on that clock. And this is not what I was expecting in a round like once more, but it is still the round we're getting. Swaggy finishing things off with a 3K. How does this happen again?
I have no idea. I have no idea, Nexus. Sorry for cutting you out there, but oh my word, LESGEDI. 2 out of the 3 rounds they won so far were with Deagles. Why even consider buying up rifles when you can have such a performance on those hand cannons? Absolutely insane performance from LESGEDI on those Deagles, but they need to translate that into wins with weapons. LESGEDI is there to deliver, though. He has found the first frag for his team this round, and it looks like he'll stop some aggression here from Level Up, and it might be the key for them to try and contest for mid control early on, because Level Up has found a lot of success in doing so. Now, slowing things down, Level Up Esports have the bomb stranded in mid, and LESGEDI do have that information. Fejzi and Swaggy both get kills on that A site, and that's absolutely massive. 2 players lining up now on connector. It is Avian and Dimked. Paolo tries to do things from short, but it's Dimketron with 2 kills. Will he find the entry onto the site? Fizzy from behind picks up Avian. It's a 1v3 situation now. Won't back Swaggy from Sandwich as he sandwiches him with a kill on LESGEDI. Are back in this 10-4. A lot of rounds to still go, but maybe this is the confidence they needed to get more and more rounds.
Yeah, maybe they need these rounds. They will take any they are given, but those frags, Zimke, insane shots, and at least giving his team a chance. But now it is the final round of the first half of the T side. Again, it's going to try and change things. Second, immediately will be headed towards that B Momse as a unit. Knight will be here, ready to try and chop them down as they walk in. One at a time. Bit of spam damage coming in. I'm not sure if that was the molly or the actual enforced spray, but now T-side utility comes in. Knight starts to dodge, just busy with one frag. Now jumping out the window. T-side know exactly what's coming in. Dimke with one, the first one with that T-side trying to take them down, but Fade's still doing damage. The orbs, they are alive and they're doing damages. It is looking like random slime, and it will be LESGEDI to get themselves a few more at the end of the half. And now they have a fighting chance, I want to say, but still, a lot of it does rely on that pistol and how easy they want to make things here for themselves.
Yeah, quite right. LESGEDI with a weak start for the game. Well, finished off that half with a little bit of a bang of themselves. 3 rounds in a row in the end there, and make things 10-5. Still, they have half the rounds that Level Up do. That's definitely a difficult situation for them if they want to stay in this game on the T side. Now, they might have the right read here because all the players from Level Up have decided to go mid. Well, apart from Necrogenesis, but he's fallen low. He gets the info. The push does come through, and this is what LESGEDI might need. Already first frag coming their way. Impulse falls down as well. Necrogenesis, that's actually him falling. Dimketron tries to return, but it's Paolo there to show dominance. A beautiful frag for him. 2 versus 4. D will try and push behind the smoke. Fi, little does he know, he's just there. Fizzy, oh, the smoke deteriorates. It's D-Face to get the kill. 2v3 now. Does push through Sandwich, but Parley from jungle gets one. Dimk tries to push through as well. Use a flash to get there, but gets the kill. Dimk now will fall down again to the hands of Swaggy, and what a beautiful round here from LESGEDI. A beautiful push onto the A side. Level Up Esports dedicated to too many players in mid, I think, early on. And LESGEDI find the first round of the half and have potential in getting the next two.
Yeah, now they can really get started here. They've finally get a bit of momentum. 4 rounds in a row, continuing from that last half's ending part. And into this one, the CT side are going to try and test their hands at these pistols. Well, let's face it, LESGEDI, they had a very good track record with them, kickstarting all their rounds with those pistols. So why not try and give them a piece of their own medicine? That's already starting things off with the frag middle. Again, it's taken on that LESGEDI side as well, so Level Up not the only ones using that. We'll be seeing it more frequently in this half as well. That can just end there, but now Necrogenesis, having been spotted, trying to be sneaky while Fizzy getting tagged down and now completely taken down of the round. And the T side, they are now left to struggle, left to figure out how do they get back from this. They've got the AKs, they've got all their players on 100 health at least. Headed towards that A side with that scout from Decent. It is a deadly weapon. Even if you can't finally tag those Desert Eagles, they become so damn deadly. And now towards that A side they will go. The next word, take it from here.
D-Face, oh my word, starts off with that kill. It's up to LESGEDI now. 2v4, a difficult situation, but they do have AK-47s against the force of Level Up. It is a cheeky buy, but D-Face makes it happen with the scouts and makes things a little bit more easier for his team. 1v4, he gets surrounded by all these counter-terrorists. Will you better peek the right corner at the right time? Shots flying in from everywhere. But it's D-Face to finish it off. Oh, how many kills have this man gotten in this round? 4 kills to his name with that scout. An absolute performance from this madman. Ecstatic things with that scout.
It is actually insane. He just found everyone towards that A site. Just walk into him, look at his peaks, just goes in one after another, no fear in his eyes as he just goes in. They won a force fight with that one. Level Up, they did try their hand at it and it works out massively. Let's get it. Now they're once again feeling the same exact as the first half. They've got no money, have to go for force fights here, and well, on that T side now with time and rounds starting to run out, it's a bit of a problem for them if they don't win these rounds at this point. To Connector and Fizzy through the smoke takes down the first one. Impulse still here with that A side, looking to do a bit more damage as the T side, well, hover over middle, have taken control of window and jungle, but no split coming in, so T side all committed to this middle area, except there's a play towards that B bomb, and Dimk might be able to catch him off guard if the timing does suit him. But here's D as well, towards window, outside of it, finds one, and with another frag, now Knight flank has been revealed, but absolutely nothing. That T side gives the bomb away as well, Dimk with another frag, and it is a 1-on-4. Now with one at least, but how much more can he get? The bomb dropped so deep in apartments, and that CT side, they're performing out of their minds right now, finding every single frag necessary, even when they shouldn't. Now, looking for the final player. Just a bit of a cat and mouse play, looking for him. Palu surely going to get taken out. This player in bench who's yet to reveal himself at all, but now Swing comes in, another frag, and hold on, it's actually a bit more doable than you would have thought here a few seconds ago. Still, the moment, that's the big problem here for that Tita to try and recover. Way deep in the apartment, and Palu, smoke blocking his way, has no clue what's waiting on the other side. It's got to be the CT side there. Reload, and now take a deep breath. 20 seconds, have to go for this, have to go for the frags, and jumps through. There's the CT side. MK finds the final frag and Level Up, get themselves up to 12 rounds, doubling LESGEDI once again.
Wow, what a round here. Level Up. As you said, they've doubled their rounds, but now, because LESGEDI are on 6, that means that Level Up are up at the 12th round for them. They're slowly growing their lead, and they have the economical advantage to keep doing so. LESGEDI are forced to eco. They've stuck up grenades, trying to get a kill there, a sneaky kill onto Necrogenesis. That won't happen, he's fallen back, and now they have literally no util to do anything with. Impulse gets that first frag. Will they be able to find others? It should be a straightforward round here from Level Up. Impulse gets another one. Necrogenesis with one more, and it's just slowly killing them off. LESGEDI try to get a kill on their hands, but not quite possible. They were just, it was a chicken coop where they had a shot. Level Up Esports just had guns shooting at a chicken coop full of chickens, and that's basically how that round looked during the push there in mid. Now, it is a full buy. This is where LESGEDI decide if they can be back in the game, if they can contest for the win, if they can contest to be #1 seed for their group. Level Up Esports aren't making it easy for them. They look very strong and look to win this entire thing right here, right now. Already firepower does come through. Knight with the first frag from short gets one. Avian quick to return. I was going to pass this over to United Nexus. Well, the trade have come early. Necrogenesis so close, but you could just smell them. Goes for the peak. Oh, would he find the second one? Oh my word, he nearly finds it. But Palu is there for his teammate D with another one. Knight with a return. It's already a 2v2, and it's not even the 1-minute mark already. Level Up Esports, though, have not given up. It's AVN with a frag for himself, and Knight wants to pick up the bomb. He is surrounded. Oh, little does he know that Dimk is right behind him, but he'll survive for the time being. And will fall back. Take it up from here, Nexus.
Yeah, Knight now in a 1-on-2 situation has to find these players who are spread apart. So thankfully, that's the only silver lining he has here. Is his health down to 5 health or 5 HP, and the CT side giving him the 1 versus 1 spots. The first one with DMK does manage to connect down to 20 health, but level up round 14 picked up, and now it's looking very likely for them to close things out here very shortly. But the T side, they've still got a bit to say here, but let's see how much that really is. I'm just a bit shocked at how good at this T side from Level Up works, and now they continue into that second half. And again, it's just a force fight that really give these teams the step in the right direction here, as they both found momentum after those. Right now, LESGEDI looking at their economy, basically putting all their eggs in a single basket, it being this one. The only one with any money after this will be Knight, and well, things are not looking too great. Level Up winning this, go up to match point. Now we'll see as the T side will be going for a full-on A execute, and the CT side got impulse there with that up, looking for some frags, jumps up, but the smoke is there in his way, cannot find a clean shot, but the leg is spotted below that smoke, now still forced away from it. Fizzy tries to look for something above that smoke, but the CT side have planted the bomb, have found that advantage in the CT side, and now put on that clock. 40-second, one player spotted, that's the AWP, but Impulse has found him, and the CT side retake now starts to commence to start to come in towards that bomb site.
Interesting play here from Level Up. They drawed back. They wanted to go back for the retake, and it's working for them. Impulse getting one kill after the other. The bomb, the explosion will kill off LESGEDI as well. It's the bomb of D-Face, and now it's a 2v5, and there's not much that the rest can do. Paul gets one, but that's over. Level Up Esports are in match point, and they're showing absolute dominance in this match, and it's such awesome to see because, quite frankly, this is some dominance that wasn't quite expected.
No, I was thinking that they were going to get like a 16-10, but right now they're looking to make it a 16-6 instead on the T side. Thankfully, with the bomb down, they've got one more buy in them to try and get themselves something, but Impulse over the smoke. What a shot, flicks down the first one. T side now trying to chase him down with facility, and those nades coming in, taking him down to 14, and Paolo find the entry. We're staring at the end here as the CT side are being taken down. He scratched that, and well, they found himself in a 3-on-3 here with the bomb still needed to be picked up. That's the big deal here for that T side. Minute 20 left on the clock. Palos, but Swan in connector trying to chase him down. Gets the first running out of bullets, now being sandwiched by the CT players. AVN finds the frag, and the B bomb site will be the play coming in. Impulse with his up. Not sure where the T side players have gone, but we'll hear these steps. And rotates will be made up, trained on this angle. This is going to be such a crucial shot. This might just save it, but no. Swaggy with a molly. Perfect slam dunk. Burns Impulse down to a crisp, and there's that second one. LESGEDI survive for another round. 7-15.
LESGEDI fighting for their final chance in this game. They're not willing to give up just yet. They just barely grabbed that round. It was a 2v2 in the end, but they managed to make it happen. Level Up Esports had the upper hand at that matchup. They had the first frags, but LESGEDI did not give up. And if they keep on doing this, they might have a chance in coming back. I think I have a little bit of a PTSD because so many games have been so close and so many comebacks have happened that I still think that LESGEDI have a fighting chance into this. But now, early trades coming through. It's a 1-for-1 trade so far, but LESGEDI make things go into LESGEDI's favor. Already 3v4. It's Fizzy who is low, but they haven't gone for any site just yet. They might have some entry through mid there. They might have some entry going behind unorthodox positions for them to push through. But D, look at that. He does have in his eye onto what could have been a potential push there from LESGEDI. But no, they're going to lean away from it. But look at that. Fizzy will try and push through. D has got perfect positioning on him. The crosshair is there. Picks him up perfectly. And it's already a 3v3. 1 minute remaining. The push does come through on B. Already Fezdi from short picks up Dim. And this might be it from LESGEDI. They might start to destroy the buy here from Up Esports. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Level Up are going to opt to save their weapons. They're going to keep them for the next round. Try and survive with them. While LESGEDI start to close in on them. Level Up do feel comfortable to do this. They have a lot more rounds to work with, and they've got a lot more rounds where they'll be in a situation where they'll be in match point. But LESGEDI, if they feel this, they could be dangerous. And having the morale boost is something that they'll take.
Yeah, they will definitely take all these rounds at this point. I mean, up against match point, what else can you do? And they've gotten themselves up to own the group and all, fighting for top seed. But Level Up going to try and snatch that away from them. We'll see if they will as well. Now, 15-8. Still more chances at this on the CT side. Economy, like you did mention, has been taken down a notch. And well, into the eco territory, basically. They've got those two weapons. I'm highly doubting they will go for any sort of a force buy into this. Granted, they have the rounds, so they can go for it if they really feel audacious. But, well, there you go. It's going to be the eco round instead coming out from them. Now, Fizzy, feeling quite brave himself. Feels like he wants to go for some kind of an entry. Well, Fates in the middle. And that T side, now, I did mention they will be using that mid just as much as that T side of a Level Up did. But instead of that middle, it's going to be the commitment from a ramp. Here's the PP50 from Necrogenesis having been spotted. AVN with one frag, but now it's still alive. Not for long, Swaggy taking him down. That CT side looking for these frags. But here comes players from Connector taking them down. And down the 2-on-2, even this round getting so damn close. As Level Up, we'll have to clutch the 2-on-2 here. They can go for this at this point. They've got the loss bonus from that last round, and D waiting for that players and nearly finds the first frag on the T side. And now having split apart the multiple there to try it by time, but AVN coming in from those from CT. He's got one possibility of Paolo finds him, and now D with the 1-on-2 and Fizzy closing things out with bravery in his eyes. And goes for the fight, and LESGEDI around him 9 picked up, and now that CT side once again will have a full buy coming in.
What a beautiful round there from LESGEDI. They make it happen. It comes up to 2 players, but that was no problem for them. 9-15, Level Up Esports still on match point. They could still close it up here, and they do have the weapons to do so this time. Genesis with an aggressive push, works out, Flash catches at them off guard. Oh, gets the 3rd kill! This is a beautiful round to finish things off as Palu finds himself with a 1 versus 4. What was that, Necrogenesis? Now, Palu, can you make this happen? It's impossible. It's seemingly impossible at this point. They're all going to close in on him at the same time. Level Up Esports pick up that round. 16-9 is the round differential, and they'll top up their group. They'll be number